Hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. We're going to do something fun. We're going to build some Gunpla. Gunpla! I'm so excited to do some Gunpla. We're a little late getting started because I forgot to eat on a Saturday. Who would have guessed? Although, I do have myself some #not sponsored Mr. Brown coffee and a meal replacement shake of indistinguishable variety. Delicious. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Greetings, Wireball. Thanks for coming in. How is everyone today? Are we having a good day today? I hope so. Let's see. We'll get started here in just a minute. Figured I would go ahead and drink some coffee and a shake. Now don't worry, I do have food coming. I'll be here probably around 9:30. So I'll get to eat around then. So I don't know how long we're gonna go. We have a couple of different options for the Gunpla. I have this tiny Sazaba, which I kind of want to do first just because I've had this. I picked this up at a bookstore and never got a chance to build it. But we also have a master grade Zerkai Sazaba as well, which I'm super excited to try. Which I got some cool little so Sazaba has these little pods that deploy here in the back. Funnels is what they're called in the Gundam universe. They're these little automated drones that are controlled by the pilot's mind powers, and they fly around. And I bought these really cool like clear green plastic stands for them that make it look like jet trails, like rocket trails. So that's gonna be super cool. Wireball ran VR chat for the first time and it was smoother than expected on your $250 Ryzen laptop. That's kind of insane that it ran at all on a $250 laptop. Congratulations on that. You know what I was just realizing? I have a camera. So the funnels expansions. I could just pull it out and show you. So it's these green like trails that so you put the funnel on one end and then this is the trail and this goes into the stand. There's a little rocket burst coming out of the back. And you can tell how big the funnels are. So to show you the difference in scale between the master grade Sazaba and this little chibi Sazaba, this SD Sazaba. Oh, $316 after tax? I mean, that's still a good price. Wireball. Let's see. I've also got, I think, got a real grade NU Gundam. Oh, sorry. I apologize. It's an RX-93 V Gundam. RX-93 V Gundam. So, I have those three models on hand right now. I want to start with this one. We'll kind of see where things go. This should be a pretty fast build. It's doesn't have a ton of parts. Let's see. Got our instruction manual. Oh, before we get started on that, I apologize. I want to show y'all something I picked up at the store. So I went to the game store to try to find some broken consoles to repair for today. Didn't find anything that was interesting. There was a bunch of Wii U's that were missing their tablets and a couple Xbox 360s. But all the Xbox 360s had some serious problems. Like one of them had the red ring of death. And I was just like, no, we're not gonna try to fix that. I can't fix a burnt out GPU on an Xbox 360. I stand corrected. I could if I had a replacement GPU to put on the board, but that I do not have. But while I was there, I bought this. It's an Namco GunCon 1 for the PlayStation. It seems like it's in really good condition. It's got all the parts. All the cables look good. Got a little bit of a kink right there in the cable here. I'm hoping that's just aesthetic. But if it isn't, we can just cut the cable here and here, solder everything together, reattach it back. It should be an easy fix if it doesn't work. But I've got the I got Time Crisis 1 and 2 coming in the mail. I ordered those today on eBay. I also ordered a foot pedal to go with the gun. That's by some third-party company. Oh, actually, no, it is Namco. So I got a Namco pedal coming. Light guns are neat, Wireball. I agree. I always thought they were really fun. And I love that this one looks like the Time Crisis arcade gun. It doesn't move, unfortunately, so it doesn't have that force feedback, as far as I know. What I could do is, if I wanted to mod it, I bet if I got a little electric motor, I could set up a switch in here that when this triggers, it throws like a little weight backwards. So it gives it a little bit of force feedback, kind of like the arcade does, instead of having the whole slide move. It'd be something, because I don't think this has any force feedback. But I've got Time Crisis 2, Time Crisis 1 and 2 coming, foot pedal, and the little because this uses composite. So the way this works is the gun knows what's happening on screen because it comes in through here, and then it just splits the signal. One goes off to the gun, one goes to the console, and to the TV, and I use this video for everything. So there's a little adapter Sony made that goes into the PlayStation, and then this plugs into the adapter. One of the way, I forget which direction, and then it has a multi-out for the to go to the TV. So if you're using like SCART or component or S-Video, that's how you make this work with that. So I got this, so that's really exciting. I can't wait to play some Time Crisis. Time Crisis 2 is probably one of the best arcade cabinets ever made. That's definitely on my list of things I want to. If I had room to have arcades at home, I would have a Time Crisis 2 machine, and I would have like a Godzilla pinball machine, and probably Operation Wolf and Burnout 2. Or sorry, not Burnout 2, Afterburner 2. That would be my, if I had a little arcade, like a little private arcade that I built, those are the games I'd put in there. But enough of the gun. We also got a game I thought I owned but didn't, that we voted on playing, and it turned out I didn't have. Jurassic Park for Genesis. So we've got this. The cartridge is not in good shape, but it should work. The store I bought it from has a guarantee that it'll work, so I'm confident it will work, even if I have to take it apart and clean it. But it should be good. Also, on the theme of dinosaurs, Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. Not a big fan of Turok 2, but I have Turok 1 complete in box and a nice little display case. Because Turok, the first Turok is one of my favorite games on the N64, so I thought I would get the sequel just so I could have both of them. So yeah, Turok 2. Also, because I'm a huge fan and I didn't have any of them yet, Kirby's Dream Land 2 on Game Boy. The label's really messed up, which makes me sad, but as long as the game works, I'm going to be happy with it. And then finally, because I have sworn oath to collect every single one of these games on every console they ever came out with, Namco Museum. Why Namco Museum? Why am I collecting all these Namco Museum games? I don't know, chat. I don't know. I just thought it would be fun. So They're also cheap games. Whenever you see a Namco Museum, it's only a few dollars. So I think I got this one for like $5, $6, maybe less. I don't remember. I have to look at the price I paid. But yeah, these are little things I got at my latest game store haul. So pretty happy with this. Especially the Time Crisis stuff, because that kind of, I've been wanting to do that for a while, get the Time Crisis games, but I didn't have a light gun, so I didn't go for it. So now that I have a light gun, it was an excuse to get the rest of the kit I need. Oh, tied me over until I get that food. Let's see. I need some of my Gunpla supplies. Let's see. One of these. Second one in case I need it. Let's see. Where are my god hands? If I was a smart streamer, I would have got this stuff out ahead of time. Oh, hammering board. Let's see. X-Acto knife. Oh my god, hands. Can't do Gunpla without our god hands. Well, hold on just a minute while I find those. They might be over by my other workbench. Yep, they were. So if you've never done Gunpla or are unfamiliar with Gunpla, pliers are a very important part of Gunpla. These are Vault Can. Oh, these aren't gun. Oh, I thought I had God Hand brand snips. I guess I didn't. Oh, maybe it's something I should look into. But yeah, these are super important. So we're gonna keep these on hand. Now this is just a little SD model. I'm not gonna put a ton of effort into it compared to like normal, but let's see. My panel lining fluid. We might do panel lining. I don't know. Panel lining is always fun. So this is like ink that you put on the model that accents different colors. I have gray, black, and red, or sorry, brown, because those are your for basic panels. I don't really go too overboard with panel lining, but it is nice to let things kind of stand out. You put the... So, let me explain what panel lining is. Wait, let me open this guy and I'll... I don't know why I'm trying to go super fast. I'm like in such a rush to do stuff. I don't know why. We're just chilling here. So panel lining is like you see here where there's like where these two pieces come together in the mold, or sorry, in the sculpt. So there's like a separation between these two armor plates, but it's hard to see. And so what you do is you use ink to paint in that line to make it pop more, to make it really visible from a distance. So it's easier to see. Yes, definitely no speed when handling sharp objects, that's for sure. All right. Go ahead and just open these screws up. Let's see, we got our little decals. Last, we'll put those over there. Well, they might not be last. Sometimes you need to put on decals as you go. Depends on the model. Let's see. Sazaba. Interesting. Oh yeah, these instructions are pretty simple. We only have like one page. Excuse me. Right. All right, so we start out with, it says here, B1, part number 5. So that's A. That's probably what, C or E? PE, okay. That's going to be, that's C. B2, B1. Okay, so we need to take B1, number 5, which is this guy? Yep, number 5. And we are gonna clip them out. So let's use this to catch our clippings. So what I like to do is, we'll zoom in some so you guys can see this a bit better. Ah! The camera's been slipping. Ah! Sorry, chat. Hit the play button on the camera. Apologies. Let me use both hands to adjust the camera. There we go. Alright, so what I like to do is I like to cut, instead of directly on the part, I cut behind the part. So we get a bit of that runner on there. See, I've got a bit of the runner. Because what we want to do is we want to kind of... Although these... Oh, so these parts are really close, so... Notice where I cut it, it turned white instead of red. That's stress. So when you stress the plastic, it turns white. I'm going to try to avoid that as much as we can, but... That's going to be too much, so... Yeah, it's not a very clean cut. Let's try to clean it up a little bit with our pliers. We can take our little nail filing board. There we go. I cleaned it up. I'm not going to do that with every single part, but this is going to be on the face, and this looks like it's going to be outward facing, so I want to make sure it's nice and clean. What's cool about these little nail polishing pads is a step 1, 2, 3, 4, and so you can just really quickly and it's done. Okay, so we got one part. Let's see, and we need A number 4. So let's go to our A runner. So I always call these sprues, and in the Gunpla world, they call these runners. These plastic pieces holding everything together. So I started model making, doing like airplane models and car models. And I always heard it referred to these as sprues. And then when I did Warhammer models, I also heard these referred to as sprues. But in the Gunpla world, they refer to them as runners. So I don't know if the terminology changed at some point, or I was just misinformed. Or maybe that was just the local lingo of the hobby shop that I went to. Hard to say. I guess we'll use the correct terminology for the hobby. So these are runners. So we need to get our A runner. Go to number 4. Oh yeah, so you can see it's called runner. And then part number. So it's runner B1, part number 5. So in our case here, it's runner A, part 4. RA. Part 4. Okay, this looks like it's an internal part, so I'm just gonna clip it quickly. And if it turns out it does expose, we'll clean it up. And then we need to push it into this part. Let's see, what's the correct orientation? Okay, like this doesn't look correct. Something looks wrong here. Did I miss something? No, that's correct. Oh, but we have a sticker here, sticker number 2. So we should probably do that first, because these stickers that they tell you to put on mid-build usually are very, very, very hard to access once you complete a building model. So I like to get them out of the way. Found in some molding-related sites, both metal and plastic, the plastic goes from the nozzle to the injection molding machine through something called a sprue. Then the system of runners. Then a gate before it enters the mold cavity. Interesting. I wonder if the whole complete thing is the sprue, and then the bits that go to the parts, according to that definition, are the runners. So like that would be a sprue, and this would be a runner. Maybe. The sprue, a channel running through the entire thickness of the injection mold. The A plate. A channel running through the entire thickness of the injection mold. Yeah, so this would be a sprue. And then I guess this would be a runner. Interesting. Thank you, Wireball. I think we all learned something today. So these little stickers, these little metallic stickers, I like to use my X-Acto knife to put them on. I just bend the paper a little bit to get a good angle on it. I just take the tip and I just kind of work it up a little. And then I put it on the part. Just make sure that lines up nicely. I'll just spread it down with our finger. Now you got to be careful not to massage these metal stickers too much, because they will disintegrate and the sheen will come off them and the metal bit will disintegrate. But this is going to be the eyeball, so I want to make sure this is nice and even. So I'm just, there was some little ridges that appeared, so I'm just going to push those down, make sure they're nice and flat. All right, that looks great. I'm happy with that. All right, let's make sure we get our part on. So looks like chin. So like so. No, I got it backwards. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it doesn't want to go into place very easily. Ah, that was a good snap. All right, that snapped right into place. Perfect. What's really cool about Gunpla is you never need glue. All the parts like fit really well together. Like that just snapped in place, and like that's in there. That's not coming out. All right. We need B18 and B17. Let's see, B18. Is that it? Yep, 8 and 7. All right, so these are either side of the mask. So we'll buff these bits after we cut them free. So how's everyone's weekend been so far? Oh, excuse me. Sorry for coughing. Oops. Yeah, I hate when you get these little stress marks. So hard to get off sometimes. Because, yeah, sometimes the stress, like if the plastic pulls, it'll stress deep into the plastic. So even if you, like, buff it and kind of clean it with a knife like this, it won't come out. Yeah. Alright, that's going to be covered with something, I think. Let me look at the top of the model. Oh yeah, that's going to be covered with the crest, so I don't need to worry about that. This is going to be on the neck. So it's kind of the underside, but I just want it to look its best. I know I'm putting like way too much effort into an SD, but I don't know. I think it's nice. Alright, so we take our part we just made, this guy, and we stick it in between them. That sounds pretty easy. Got a little spot here to stick it. So pop it in. Oh yeah, look at that. Smash those together. Perfect. What a good fit. Nice, very nice. Haha, we've already got a head. No types are the superior race. Oh, by the way, if if you don't get that joke, please don't cancel me. It's a Gundam reference. Yeah, see? At least this is on the back here where it can't be seen. But yeah, I hate that there's these little stress marks. Gundam reference. That's it. Oh no, I'm not. No, don't kill me. My posture's as good as it's gonna get, Galley Sprout. I'm making a model. Alright, I'm not getting very much progress in there. Let's move on. Alright, we got our little head. Now we gotta make the crest. So that's gonna be B1A and a sticker. So, wow. Yeah, SD models, which stand for super deformed, or chibi, are, you know, they're just cute little disproportionate little guys. Where's B19? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I am so blind. All right, that part's not going to be seen. So I don't like the way these sprues are done for this guy. Or sorry, these runners are done. So you notice how it's like a little ball, like it's really thick, and then it gets super, super thin at the bottom there. Oh, let me get this in focus so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, you see, it's just like a fist, and there's a tiny little bit of plastic contact between the part, and like there's no way to get your clippers in there to cut. God, I wish I had another model close by that I wouldn't have to rip open to show you a difference, but usually it's like a taper that comes down to the part. So like, let's say my coffee is the part and my hands are the runner, and so it would taper down, and then what you could do is you could clip it here and then slowly cut down gently to the part with like 2 or 3 cuts, so that way you don't stress the plastic, and so you get a nice clean cut that has that doesn't have a discoloration. But with these, it's kind of unavoidable. I think these are just made to be built by hand, without any tools. So I'm this is like way overkill. So you found the idea, the term deformed, a little odd. Brain goes to like 80s body horror flicks. Yeah, I could see that. All right, we got another sticker here we need to put on according to the instructions, so let's go ahead and do that. Same thing as before, just lift it up with our knife. Bring it over here. Put it in place. Line it up. Sure it's in where we want it. And we push it down. Actually use this to press it in, because I don't want to use the knife because the knife will scratch it up. But using another piece of the model, that'll work. That'll do just nicely. Nice, that looks good. I like how that. Overkill, how many tools do you have? Well, I've got an X-Acto knife. I've got a really nice pair of flush cutters. I've got emerying board. I've got 2 nail buffing pads. I've got a bunch of like panel lining inks. I've also got like clear coat, paint thinner. I've got a lot of Gunpla stuff. I really like Gunpla. After we finish this, I'll show you some of my other models that I've already done. Let's go ahead and put this guy in place. This just goes right here. Perfect. That popped right into place. Very nice. Let's see if we can clean these little guys here up just a little. To get rid of those stress marks. They're not coming out very well. Red is also like super easy to get these little stress marks in. Obviously, white is the easiest because, well, if the stress mark's white and the plastic's white, it doesn't really matter. Actually, I found building the white Gundams to be a lot faster a build than doing like red or green or any of the other colors. Let's see. All right, we're done with the head, so we'll set that in our box over here. On to step 2. So we need B2, PCC, PCC. So let's see, PCC. All right, we'll just rip these out because these are just internal pieces, so it doesn't matter how they look. And then B1, 2. B1, 2, which is this guy. I still use the snippers. Even though it really doesn't matter. Try to clean that up just as best we can. One thing that Bandai does a really good job of is they, even with these cheap little SD models, they do a good job making sure the connections are kind of out of the way locations that aren't really going to show up if you don't go to the trouble of taking them off. Oh, it's just getting worse. You know, yeah, we're going to father Ted that if we keep going, so. Alright, so, this is really important. When we look at our instructions here. So this shows us we have to make sure we orient our parts correctly before we put them in. So we're going to make sure they match the pictures. And we put them into these little slots back here. So these are going to be for the arms. So pop those in place. Nice. Perfect. All right, B1, just snap them together. B11, the other half of the body. Let's clean that up a little tiny bit. Good enough. And we just put our parts together. Snap. All right. Now we have a little body. I always liked Sazaba because it looks to me like a mech you'd see in like Armor Core, you know? Like, doesn't that look like the main core like you start with in most of the Armor Core games? I think it does. Take a little shake break. Delicious. All right, so we've got some stickers to apply because this doesn't have a lot of plastic in it, so it's the parts need stickers to kind of make up for the lack of plastic in the right places. Let's see, we've got sticker number 3, which lines this fin here, and then sticker number 12, which goes along this little pipe here. Let's see, and then number 4 and 13 on the other side, so we've got to make sure we use the right one. So number 3, so we'll start with number 3. We'll start with the back corner here to get it off the... Oh, come on. There we go. Let's see, how does this go on? What a mess. Okay, you know what? Let's get a pair of tweezers for this. 1 second. Just because this is going to be hard to line up, and I don't want to mess up the adhesive with my handling it too much. I really considered painting this instead of using the stickers, but then I thought, it's an SD model. It'll be fine. I might be regretting that decision. Doing it with stickers is always a pain. I don't know. It looks pretty good, actually. That's actually not bad. You know, maybe Bandai's onto something with that. That actually looked, I mean, dang. That's a pretty nice looking sticker. If that stays on, that actually looks pretty good. Nice. I'm actually very impressed with that. All right, let's see. Next sticker is 12. Let's see. That's this one. Make sure it's correct. 12. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's got little ridges and stuff in it. Oh, that's... We made the tweezers for this one too. Okay. How does this go on? Okay, the round part goes forward. So I think we need to line this up maybe this way. Start it. Let's transfer this back over here. Grab it the other way around. And then we can do this. Start here. That's how this goes. And then we just lay it down. And roll it over. I think that's how that's supposed to go. Maybe not. Certain parts are supposed to go under other parts. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's try to get that down there. Oh yeah, I see how this goes. Okay. Yeah, there's like an order that these have to go down in. Boy, what a complicated sticker this has become. Oh my. Oh boy. That part down first. And this piece. Get those to separate. There we go. Get that part down. Oh my gosh, this is such a ridiculous idea for a sticker. I mean, it worked though. That actually looks pretty good. I mean, from a distance, you're not even going to be able to tell that's a sticker. I mean, for as weird and complicated as that was, that actually looks great. You know what? Maybe I was too soon to judge, Bandai. That looks pretty darn good, actually. Nice. I'll show you, chat, up close. Come on, camera. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, it does look like a hose. I mean, it looks like a hose. I mean, it achieved the goal. So, all right, let's move on to... All right, let's finish the stickers because we've got the stickers, and then we'll do PCE and PCD. So we need number 4 and number 13. Where's number 4? Nope, it's right here. All right. Get up with our knife. And this one's kind of stuck. I don't want it to rip, so... Minimize handling on these stickers. It'll make them last a lot longer and go on easier. Okay. We can repeat our success from the other side. Get this to line up just so. I'll be danged. That actually looks good. I was really thinking these stickers were just going to instantly fail and I would just have to bust out the paint, but no, this looks good. All right, let's see if we can have another win with the hose sticker on the other side. There we go. Come off the sheet first. Come on, don't. You want to kind of minimize the contact surface, because you need to stick this on to the model and then have it come off the tweezers easily. Okay. Now let's do what we did with the last one. We break up the little chunks. So a little of the paper came off with the sticker. There we go. Okay. Just get these little pieces in place. So we're just separating the sticker from the other parts of the sticker, so we can move each segment into place. Kind of tedious, but the effect really looks good. There we go. Nice. Looking good so far. Anybody here watch much Gundam? Anybody out there a Gundam fan? If so, what's your favorite Gundam series that you've watched? All answers are valid. I like pretty much every Gundam series I've watched. Except for the one where the little kid's building models. I forget what that one's called. I haven't been able to get into that one. Ironically, right? Because I like Gunpla, but you'd think I'd really like the model fighter one. I am one of those people who has never seen a single Gundam series, though. You know what? That's pretty valid, too. Gundam's hard to get into. Especially the Universal Century stuff, which is what this model comes from. It's the OG Gundam. I would recommend, if you want a good starting point with Gundam, pick a movie. Pick a Gundam movie. Doesn't matter which one, just any of the movies, and watch them. Because all the movies are really nice, tight, independent little stories, even if they're from, like, Universal Century. And you don't need much context to understand what's happening in the movie. Except for maybe Char's Revenge, or Char's Counterattack, because it's like the end of the whole series of Universal Century, like in all the original Gundam stuff all wrapped up. Hey, you can build the models too without having any of the information. I like building models of characters and weapon systems that I find really interesting from the shows. Hey, that's not a requirement at all. Like, you can just look at a model and be like, that's a cool model, and build it, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. Yes, I did not change the question of the day because no one answered it last time that I recalled. So I just left it up. Also, I was running late, so I was like, no one answered the question of the day last time, so I think we'll leave it up. All right, I'm happy with those stickers. I'm moving on. Let's see, D and E. And those have an orientation, so we got to make sure we do it correctly. All right, D and E. So small, large. So we need the big one on bottom. Easy enough. And it shows put the holes forward, so we'll do that. And then this clicks into place, so just jam this on in here. Snap. Nice. Perfect fit. All right. Step 3. We need B10 and B210 and B211. Oh, Battletech's pretty cool, Wireball. So my favorite series has got to be Mobile Suit Gundam 8th MS Team, which is super cool. I remember that kind of blowing me away, this idea of like, oh, like, you can have, like, it was one of the first Gundams I ever seen. And it kind of blew me away with this whole idea of like, oh, Like, there's this war, and these two people fall in love, and they're on different sides of the battle, and all this other stuff. I don't know. I thought it was super neat. It was kind of a different kind of war story than I'd ever seen in media. Kind of made me fall in love with Gundam. So for that, I thank you, 8th MS team. Let's not get distracted. 11 and 10. I find that question tough, weirdly. I'm not sure how to answer it. Maybe just technically, things in general, things that involve math or coding. Maybe just social things, cues. I'm garbage at that. You know, I get you there. It takes a while to get familiar with that stuff, like social cues. You know, and for some people it comes a lot easier. I was very slow to learn social cues. I was bullied a lot in school because I just didn't know how to act like the other kids. So I feel you there. Now, of course, with enough practice and enough putting yourself out there, you can get those skills. It's not impossible. It's like math, you know. Some people, math comes easy. Some people, math comes hard. But everyone can learn it. I really believe that. I think every human can learn everything. At least academically, with enough effort. Some physical limitations, obviously, aside. Social anxiety says, nah. Yeah, social anxiety is a big problem. I have a really good friend who has a lot of really bad social anxiety, and I really hope that they'll be able to get over it, because I think it's really holding them back from enjoying their life to the fullest. But hey, that's definitely, I think, something you can get over with enough coaching, maybe, you know, professional medical aid. But for me, if I could just master one skill, it'd be playing any musical instrument, like having perfect pitch. That's what I wish I had. I wish I had perfect pitch. All right, we need sticker number 15 for these two little holes, so let's do that. Practice doesn't seem to help with learning the mask convincingly. Oh, Wireball. You'll get there, don't worry. Life isn't a rush. You know, it's life isn't a race, you know. We're not trying to be the first to get there. You haven't hung out with someone in person since 2013? Oh my gosh, Galley Sprout. That's really concerning. You should really reach out to some professional help with that. Like, that sounds very sad. I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope you can find a way to get through that. I think we all believe in you. You might want to start with, like, maybe a common interest, like an anime convention or something like that, you know? Maybe like a work function. Oh, yeah, the cost. Darn you, American health system. Yeah, I've been there too. All right, let's get these little tiny, these are the tiniest little stickers. I hope you're able to find a way one day. Huh. Is that sticker supposed to go inside? Alright, we're just destroying this sticker. I like broke it and I'm pressing it down into the hole. Alright. Well, that's gonna need a bit of aid. Yeah, that looks terrible. Alright. I think we're gonna need a little ink. Oh, give me 1 second. There's an issue with my order. Alright, hopefully that takes care of that. Sorry about that. Hey, what's up, Nolan? Welcome in. I did maim the sticker. That emote is so funny. Self-cleaning Game Boy. Absolutely. Thanks to my friend Kai for convincing me that I should draw something. Oh, alright, so we're gonna just put a little drop of black on the inside of here. Even though the sticker's a little mangled, that's okay. It looks fine. It's fine, chat. It's fine. Queso. Got some queso coming. Super excited about that. I had someone picking up my order for me, so I just texted them to make sure they get everything. Because there was some mix-up at the restaurant, so. He got the most delicate of battle wounds, is all. Well, I'll have to show you on a bigger Sazaba model what this is supposed to look like. This sticker doesn't work. How you doing today, Nolan? You having a good weekend so far? Wait, it's Saturday. Are you starving again? Yes, Galley Sprout, I'm starving again. I'm sorry. Aw, why are you depressed, Nolan? Yeah, that looks okay. Put that over there to dry. Had a reason I wouldn't be depressed. Defective brain reasons. Aw. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, hopefully hanging out on Twitch and chatting with people will help out a little. I know it's not that simple, but, you know, it's the best I can offer in this, given the circumstances. In my case, I suspect it's excessive clutter, and not getting out of the house enough, although Twitch chat sure helps. Yay, I'm glad chat helps. Exercise definitely helps. That's a big deal. Touching grass helps me. You know, it doesn't help everyone, but all right. We're on to step 4. Let's see. We need B2 or B14 and PCB. PCB. All right, and we need what? B214. B214. These look like internal parts. Oh no, that looks like it's exposed parts. Let's try to shave that down a little. Okay. Let's see. Looks like those fit together like that. All right. Cool. And that goes into A7, which needs sticker number 16. Let's get A7. That's a good point. The exercise does make me feel better, and I can lift a lot more weight than I used to. 90-pound frag mount case into a car. Whew. Yeah, 90-pound case. That's a honker. I sadly don't get endorphins from exercise. Some people just don't. Yeah, that's what I said. It just, you know, it works for some people, not everybody. It's not a cure-all, not a fix-all. Everybody's slightly different, and that's okay. But you should find something that does give you those happy feelings, and see if you can do more of it. I know that's way easier to say than to do. I'm my own living proof of that. I hardly ever do those things unless I can somehow rope it into something like this. Like, I've had these models so long they've started collecting dust. That's why I'm like, I like building models. When can I get time to build models? Oh, I'll do it on stream. Oh, let's go together like that. Oh, this must be like a knee joint. All right, let's get that sticker number 16. Yeah, watching things can be pretty nice. Good idea there, Wireball. I thought people were joking my whole life about feeling great about exercise or the runner's high. Yeah, what's really funny is I don't get endorphins from exercise. I get endorphins from specific activities, which is like if I do rock climbing or any kind of competitive sport, I usually get really excited and feel good. Just like running and that kind of stuff makes me unhappy. I do like being out in nature though. Going out for walks really seems to help me when I'm in a bad mood. Just getting some fresh air and seeing the grass. Alright, just want to make sure I get this sticker right in the right place. Alright, that looks okay. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Let's see, view from the side. Tight fit part as far as they will go. Alright, so PCF. It's gonna be a very tight fit, so we gotta make sure we get it in there correctly. It does sound like something that people would joke sardonically about. No, really, it does. It really does sound that way. The intricate has something more intricate to stimulate your brain then. That makes sense. Alright, all the way in. Alright, B216. Or B216. This guy here. Alright. And A1. Oh, we skipped a step. A1. Let's clean this up a little, because this is the hand. This is going to get a lot of attention. Let's go over that with our buffing pad. Buff, 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 buff. Looks okay. It's definitely not perfect. But what is, really? Is that correct? Yeah, I guess so. Put our 16 on here. They should just snap together. And they do. Nice. Oh, I see what the sticker's going for now. Okay. And then our little shoulder piece. Clunk. And now we have a completed arm. Yay! Apparently, some people actually get high amounts of endorphins after exercise, even to the point of euphoria. That could explain why there are the exercise addicted gym people. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I think that's kind of the same thing with video games. I think there's just get such a endorphin rush from playing games. I imagine it's very similar. All right, we got to repeat these same steps to make the other arm. So we're going to need this guy. We're going to need this guy. This guy. This guy. And let's see, it was this one. This one. Of course, we had some stickers. And oh, there was one more part, wasn't there? No, that's everything. All right, so let's get these two together. Bring that top of the shoulder up a little bit. Step 2. All right, step 3. And 4. Yeah, that works pretty well. Still got our stress mark here, but this is really cool how they shine these up so well. I've also thought about getting some there's some plastic buffing compound you can buy. Specifically because I want to try to do this print in 3D, some clear pieces. But when you 3D print clear plastic, it isn't actually clear. You have to buff it real good. I want to get some nice like plastic buffing compound to kind of make it perfectly smooth, so it'll be clear. But I still need to get my 3D printing stuff up and running. It's all still in boxes, sadly. I actually have a nice resin printer and a really nice FFS printer. Or FFF printer. However you want to classify it. Nolan, if I remember correctly, you're really big into 3D printing. What's the injection, like you heat up plastic in a filament and you inject it into add a little nozzle. Is that FFF or FSF? Do you remember? Oh, sticker number 11. Oh, we missed sticker number 11 here, chat. We need to do that after we finish this arm. I thought I'd have to use the panel lining fluid to make up for deficiency with a sticker. Good enough. Oh, we did miss a piece. Little hand. And the part for the other part of the forearm. That sticker here. Yeah, the FedEx site only reloaded once after signing in this time. Sometimes it seems to go into a loop. Seems to be caching. Clearinghouse, it always comes. Wireball, did you happen to send that to our chat by accident? Was that intended for a different audience? Nah, just commenting FedEx. Yeah, I just sent something with FedEx actually recently. Their site does kind of bug me. Well, I getcha. Oh yeah, y'all know what I sent recently. I sent Coobs their Xbox back. I sent that FedEx. There we go. Move out these little air bubbles. Oh, I made it. Oh, I trapped something under the surface there. Oh well. Oh, did I not push that deep enough? Oh, no wonder the arm looks a little weird. I didn't push that in all the way, chat. Look at me being a goober. I was wondering why the hand didn't move very well. Oh, why is that stuck? Let's try to pull this apart a little. There we go. Now that looks way better. I was like, why doesn't the hand move very well? Oh, because I put it in wrong. Should have realized something was up. Where'd that little hand go? Oh. Didn't go anywhere. I never cut it out. Just a little bit of buffing. Buff, 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 buff. Oh wow, that came out like perfect. Can't tell if there was ever a little nub there at all. All right. Shoulders, arms, complete. All right, can move those off to the side. Oh, hydrate. What a wonderful idea. Let me grab my water bottle. My water bottle's downstairs, so I'll hydrate with the shake. Thank you for the reminder, Galaxy Sprout. I appreciate that. What's next? We need to come back and do number 11. So number 11 goes over this little centerpiece here. So it has little breakaways. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be difficult to work with. Whoops. And just jumped at me. Okay, this is gonna be really weird. Because this goes inside that. How am I gonna get that down in there? Roll up the sides, maybe? My tweezers to kind of fold this up. And push it inside. Is that the idea? I think so. Oh my gosh. What a very weird sticker. What a finicky little sticker. Well, this sticker is not my favorite. But I guess it kind of works. Kinda? Oh well. I'm very disappointed in that sticker in particular. Man, I wish I had water. I'm actually very, very thirsty for water. Oh, we're past our break time. Let's go on break, and I'm gonna go grab my water jug. How's that sound, chat? Take a quick break from our Gunpla. We've got a head, we've got 2 shoulders and a torso. All we've got left is the legs and the backpack, and we're gonna be done. So, let's take a break. We'll go work on that, and I'll be back in 15 minutes. Okay, chat? Don't go anywhere. See you soon. Oh yeah, don't forget, text a friend, cuddle a pet, hug a loved one, use the bathroom, get some water, like me. And I'll talk to you in 15 minutes. Toodles. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Hey, looks like we got a bot in our midst. That's no good. Let's take care of that bot. Go away, bot. No one loves you. Ban. Now use pink. You are banned. Well, hey everyone. Welcome back. I hope you had a good little break. I got my water bottle as promised. Oh, I didn't run an ad break while I was gone. I'm so sorry, chat. Let's do that real quick. I totally forgot to do that while I was gone. I'm so sorry. We'll just hang out for a couple minutes. I'll finish my shake. I didn't get a snack on my break because I have my shake here. I should finish my coffee as well. I really like these canned coffees. They're really tasty. Yeah, I get them from the Japanese... Actually, no, I actually get those in the regular grocery store, but they are imported from Japan. Or a Japanese brand that's something. I don't know if they're canned here in the US. Actually, they might be. Product from Taiwan. Oh, so these Taiwanese. These aren't even Japanese. I apologize. I always used to pick these up in the Japanese import store. I used to live by a Japanese, like literally it was run by a Japanese lady. And it sold all these cool Japanese grocery products. It was like a kombini basically. And I used to get these there. So I just assumed they were Japanese and I never even thought about it. They could be a product sold in Japan, very popular in Japan, but not made there. Huh, yeah, these are, I guess, imported from Taiwan. Neat. Anyways. Oh, we got a minute left. Killing time. Killing time. Until our ad is done playing. Don't want anyone to miss out on this Gunpla building action. Oh, that sticker shifted. Yeah, I have a feeling these shoulder stickers are not gonna stand the test of time. But we'll see. Ad break should be over here shortly. And we can get back to business. All right. Now that everyone's back, let's move on to our next step in our process. We're on step 7, which is B17 and PCF. PCF. All right. And we need B2 17. This one right here. Let's clean that up a bit. Oops. Went backwards. Looks pretty good. Very cool. All right. Got our PCE. And looks like it goes on here. Over half a year ago, this big, fat, grumpy toad stopped coming to my garden. Vanished. Last night, I lamented her never coming back. Guess who's outside tonight? Oh, is it the big grumpy toad? I hope it's big grumpy toad. All right, we need B18 or B218. It is, and she's very grumpy. Oh, I'm glad they're back, grumpy or otherwise. Looking like a rock. I like toads. Toads are cool. All right, let's stick these pieces together. There we go. Nice. And another PCF on top. You are the toad enjoyer. Excellent. All right, we need sticker number 5 on the front here, and the little foot, P221. Let's see. I want... Yeah, let's use this foot for this leg. Oh, puzzles. That's a good suggestion. I am not much of a puzzle person, though. Although, I did really enjoy the last puzzle I put together. Maybe I'm a puzzle person after all. Odd way to put the foot together. All right. We need sticker number 5. That's this one here. We don't have any plastic shavings on our knife. Getting these stickers lined up is so fraught with peril. Sorry, I'm not very talkable. I'm trying to line these stickers up. I'm like very dialed in, you know? I'm like very focused on these stickers. Make sure they go in place correctly. Alright, that looks alright. Yeah, looks pretty good. Alright, one leg down. And we've got to do the other leg. Which, that wasn't very many steps, so that's going to be pretty easy to replicate. Alright, we're done with this runner. Are you going to be going to triumph over Doki Doki Mario on Tuesday? I don't know yet. We're still trying to work things out with the collab for Stardew Valley. I started talking to people about it. If we wanted to keep going or if we wanted to stop. We haven't really come to a consensus yet, so that is still up in the air, unfortunately. But it's either going to be Doki Doki Mario on Super Nintendo in the Mario All-Stars collection, or we're going to be playing Stardew Valley, so... Let's see. Want to get this on here first. Go on. All the way. There we go. Did I get that one in all the way? Yes, I did. Okay. Snap these together. My food has arrived, by the way, so I'm very anxious to get to it. So, I'm not saying I want to rush through this, but I definitely want to finish up so I can go eat. I'm not saying I want to rush through this, but rush through this! Ah. I don't want to rush, but I'm very hungry. It's pretty good. All right, we've got both legs done now. We didn't miss any stickers. Okay. All right, we got to put the center together. So we need B4 or B14 and B13, which kind of are hard to miss since they're not a lot of pieces left on the runner. I guess technically it's the sprue and we're cutting the model free from the runners, as we learned earlier today. We don't need to be pedantic. This is not the place for being pedantic. All right, so doink. That's pretty easy. Oh, that's not good. That little bit right there needs to be. Yeah, that looks good. Another little piece here. Looks pretty good. Doesn't need to be perfect. Some Gunpla expert's gonna just destroy me. Of course, it's gotta look perfect. Your knife technique is terrible. That's alright. I'm not in a competition. I'm just doing this for my own enjoyment and for your entertainment, chat. All right, we need this little 14 sticker here. There we go. Char's signature right there on the little groin protection armor plate thingy. All right, we get to assemble the main body now. And so torso, leggies, where's the leg? Arm, leg. Well, of course I noticed a little spot that's bothered me. And that down. A little finer. Finer still. And finest. There we go. Doesn't have to be perfect, but make it as good as we can get it. All right. And little shoulders go into the arm joints. Nice. And the head. Yeah, look at there. Ourselves a little Sazaba. Mostly. We just need to get the backpack on. Or a little Sazaba, chat. That was pretty good, I think. Alright, let's what do we got here? 9, 10, and 8. That probably goes on the shield. Those might also go on the shield. Alright. Backpack. A5 and A8. Shiny little tomato. That's right, he's a shiny little tomato. I think Shiny Tomato would have been a much better nickname than the Red Comet. Personally. But who am I to say? Well, I just messed that all up. The fit and fitment on those plastic parts is quite precise. Yeah, that is definitely something. No matter what you think about Gunpla, that's definitely something they always got really well done. These parts go together really well. By the way, if you notice, I'm sanding over more than just the one spot. It's if I use this step 4 part over other areas of the model that are on the same surface, it helps to blend the work in so you can't see where I did it. Because it's not the exact same sheen as the plastic straight out of the mold, but that was pretty close. But yeah, that helps disguise our little errors. There we go. Got our backpack together. And it goes on the model like so. Oh, look at that. Got a cool little jetpack for zooming around space. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Flying through space. All right. Let's see what the back page has in store for us. Oh, these are for this guy. Oh. All right, after that runner, put our empty runners back in the box. Got the gun. Let's go ahead and just cut it out of its runner. And cut the shield out. Clean these up just a little. I script that a little too hard. Oh well. I think it's fine. All right, let's see. So here we go. A little sword guy. Those are stickers. Here they are. All right. 9 and 10 on either side. Easy. Let's get those out. By the way, if you notice, I still use the blade to get these out, even though I'm putting them on using the tweezers. I don't know, I think getting them off the sheet is just a little easier with the knife. Lining them up and getting them in place is definitely a lot easier with the tweezers. That sticker's already adhered. Oh well. Didn't line up exactly where I wanted it, but if I try to move it at this point, it's gonna get all busted, so let's be more careful with the next two. Didn't look the worst anyways. Still looks pretty good. We just know where to line it up for the next three. Oh yeah, that one went on perfect. Yeah, those look good. All right, now for the other side. And of course, that covered up that hole there, which we might not need to worry about. Might not even get used, so we'll leave that hole covered for now. Oh, I can just taste that food waiting for me. Sorry, chat. We might not make it all the way to 10:30. All right. Yeah, it looks great. Some of these stickers are really brilliant. Like, I really do like the stickers in some places, but man, in other places it's just not really good. All right, let's see. What is this? It's got like a turret mode? You turn it to a original gimmicks. Oh, this is something for this specific model, that it does weird things. Like you can have the gun and the shield at the same... Okay, that's weird. All right, let's get the shield sticker on. And that'll about wrap it up. Oh, there's multiple stickers for the shield. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, let's just do this on the knife. Oh, I'm scared. No, let's use the tweezers. Let's see, we'll line it up right here in the center. Woo! This is a scary sticker to put on. It's really big and very precise. And important too, because it's like kind of a centerpiece sticker. I didn't get it perfectly lined up. Oh well, no one's gonna notice, right? Alright, 2 stickers left. 6 and 7. Let's see, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 6. Alright. Okay, and last one. That'll be all done with this one. Nice. That's cool. I like that. All right. So it looks like we're done with that. And just, how does he hold on to this shield? Oh, on the back. Okay. So we want our Sazaba to have their shield connected right there. So there we go. Little shield action for our boy. And we can either have them hold the gun or the sword. Kind of partial to the gun. Oh. Yeah. What do you think, chat? Pew 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 pew. Sazabi's gonna get you. Make sure he stands up, okay? Yeah. Nice. I guess we could play with the different little gimmicks, though, since it does have these gimmicks. The stickers look better than I would have expected. Yeah, me too, right? All right, let's see. So we want the gun to go, and then the sword. The sword goes like this, and the gun goes like this. And I guess we can take the backpack off and turn it into a turret? Oh. He comes with his own little gun turret, buddy. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to... Hold on, I think it's supposed to be like this. So your Sazaba can have a little auto turret. While he runs in and engages the enemy in melee combat. What a silly little setup. I kind of actually like this. This is kind of a neat gimmick, as they call it. Yeah, that's turned out really nice, chat. I'm very happy with this model. Oh, I think the head could go on a little tighter. Yeah, I think the head sticks up a little too high. If I did something wrong to make that way, or that's just how he is. I guess that's just how he is. Because if it was... Yeah, he wouldn't have very much mobility if his head was any lower to the body. And that is fully snapped in. Yeah. Well, that's it. That's our Sazaba. Well, thanks for coming to our first Gunpla stream, everybody. I think that was a roaring success. Yeah. I give this Sazaba SD a 9 out of 10. Honestly, this is a really fun little model to put together. The stickers worked out pretty darn well, except for that one and these guys. But we were able to make them work with a little bit of ingenuity and go-gettedness. Aw. Thank you for the head pads, Kelly's bro. Appreciate that. Yay. All right, everyone. Oh, we made it to 10:15. That's not too far. That's not too ending too early. Little bit early. But yeah, I'm gonna pack this up. I always keep my runners, my empty runners, in a little box along with the stickers, because you never know. You might need a little bit of plastic of the exact same color to make a slurry. So there's a modeling technique where you take bits of excess plastic of the same color and you chop it up and melt it down and use it to do like gap fill and stuff. So I always keep these just in case I ever want to come back and do that. But with this guy, I don't think that'll ever be the case. The fact that you can turn the little gun into and the shield into a little turret is just such a silly thing. Using the backpack, I like that a lot. All right, everybody, let's go to our end screen. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Yeah, nice. That feels good. Oh, I'm tired, but I'm also very hungry. So I'll go take care of one and then maybe the other soon after. We'll see. Let me clean up some of my Gunpla stuff here, like my snips and things. All right, let's move my tablet over here so I can pick us a raid target. Ah! Let's see, who could we raid? Dante's Tacos, streaming. We rated them on Thursday. Oh, AXA's celebrating their 3rd year affiliate anniversary. Yeah, let's go say hi to AXA. They're wonderful. They're a fun sort. Yeah, let's go there. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate you all. Oh, we forgot to run our credits. Real quick, end credits. Quick. Go, credits for the raid. Oh, we didn't have any technical difficulties. We're at 13 days straight. Well, good night, everyone. I'll see you all later. Bye. Have a great day. Good night. Sweet dreams. See you on Tuesday.